Firefox is rolling out total cookie protection by default to more users worldwide. Total cookie protection is Firefox's strongest privacy protection to date, confining cookies to the site where they were created, thus preventing tracking companies from using these cookies to track your browser from site to site. This approach strikes the balance between eliminating the worst privacy properties of third-party cookies, in particular the ability to track you, and allowing those cookies to fulfill their less invasive use cases, such as providing accurate analytics. In some cases, they actually do need these to function, which I think is a failing on the website's end. But I actually remember when my wife and I started dating, with her permission, I went in and I changed a bunch of settings on her browser. And at the time she was taking some college classes and she couldn't take one of her classes because I had disabled third-party cookies and it couldn't load one of the pop-ups because of that. It was so dumb and it was very annoying.
Actually, to this day, you can't do some things in YouTube without enabling third-party cookies. Yeah, like as a creator, you actually have to exclude third-party cookies for some of the tools that you use. I forgot which ones they are, but I think it's when you add cards for third-party videos and stuff like that. There's some weird thing.
Oh, yeah, I never do that. So that explains why I've never run into that. So they are now making this the default feature for all Firefox desktop users worldwide. And they say our users can look forward to Firefox blocking even more third-party cookies. That's right, we are taking big swings to adopt new cookie partitioning and clearing mechanisms so that users can browse with fewer cookies that won't stick around as long and will result in even better browsing experience. I want to like Mozilla. Remember that statement when we get to the next story. I want to like Firefox. But I feel like so many browsers have been blocking third-party cookies for so long. I feel like cookies are such a small part of a tracking strategy. And I would really like to see Firefox take more aggressive measures, like regardless of how you feel about them, like Brave. You know, Brave does a lot of like automatic fingerprint randomization, built-in ad blocker, built-in tracker blocker. I feel like Mozilla or Firefox specifically is really lagging behind. And I mean, hey, this is progress, and I applaud that, but at the same time, I feel like they have so much catch-up to do. So on the topic of Mozilla, Mozilla is apparently removing a telemetry service called Adjust from the mobile versions of Firefox. This is the summary from the article. Mozilla will soon remove its telemetry service Adjust from the Android and iOS versions of Firefox and Firefox Focus. It appears that the developer was collecting data on the effectiveness of Firefox ad campaigns without disclosing that. Just the last little part of the article that I thought was interesting. A Mozilla watcher named Soren, I'm not even going to pronounce that, H, points out that the release notes of Firefox version 192.02 do not indicate that Adjust was removed. So apparently Adjust was, from what I understand, it's like, it appears to be something Mozilla put in there to, again, monitor the effectiveness of ad campaigns in Firefox. And now they're just quietly removing it. And I'm not sure they ever mentioned it. This is why I said, remember that in the next story. I want to like Firefox because I also share a lot of people's concerns about the Chromium monopoly, but it's getting increasingly harder to justify Mozilla's f***ery, and it really annoys me.
Yeah, I think it's a tough situation. I think a lot of people who already want to make privacy a little bit better in Firefox already did so, or they're using alternative Firefox forks like Molvat Browser, LibreWolf, Tor Browser, etc.
It sucks in the browser space because I feel like there is no clear winner. Like, everybody sucks. On the one hand, Brave has like the Chromium monopoly. They have an extremely questionable CEO, to put it lightly. You know, they have the crypto garbage. They have several scandals in their past. But then Mozilla just has like, I don't even understand how they're still in business. They are so bad with money. Like, if I was as bad with money as Mozilla is, I would have been homeless ages ago. They don't seem to even remember they have a browser. Security's terrible, way behind the curve. It's like, either way, you're screwed.
Thanks for watching this surveillance report clip. This is a clip from our surveillance report podcast where we break down the privacy and security news every single week to keep you as safe as possible. So if you want to check out the full podcast and get all the news, check that out down in the description or click one of the things here to check out the main channel. See you next time.